Alright, let's do this. Gotta pee real quick.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Golden State Valkyries. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. The first Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. The Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
Yeah, Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
And so off the tip, it's Golden State. It's Burton. Gray defending. They set the screen. Here's the three. Burton gets the bucket.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Young. To the inside. Here's Wilson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player.
Here's Hayes.
Okay.
Banked in off the glass. About a minute into this first quarter. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over McCowan. And Asia Wilson again.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Now here is Thornton. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Young. Puts it up from 15. Off the left rim and out.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
McCowan with the bucket.
Red hot out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
There you go. I understand.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. It's a 5-point game. McCowan with the bucket.
Just a great start here.
Yeah,
that's 5 buckets without a miss.
Gray left side. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Screen by McCowan. Rebound Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Pass to Gray. Back to Lloyd. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
That's just an agile play from Lloyd in the paint, navigating the traffic and finding her shot.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here is Lloyd. They'll see Gray for 3. Here's Wilson. Rejected by Tierra McCowan. 2 points. That one goes
There
in.
goes on him.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Now Burton. For three. Cans it from downtown.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Wilson.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to double team her in the post.
With the bucket.
Just push Tara McCown.
Golden
She's
State
nobody.
leading.
Can't happen, huh?
Tiffany Hayes on the wing, covered by Lloyd.
Okay.
Outside Hayes. To the paint. McCowan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
She's now 3 for 4 from the field, and it looks like she is in her bag offensively.
Gray right side. Buries it down low.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and
Yeah,
just
maybe
has
Taylor
put
Gordon.
together a nice quarter offensively.
On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Guarded by Young. For three, Kayla Thornton.
Kayla
And
Thornton
again,
hits the
Golden
three.
State.
I don't know if she can hit threes, actually. She could have hit. She's alright. It's my bench unit. I know for a fact it's my bench unit. I said it's my
And
bench.
here's Gray. 14 points for her. To the middle. Back to Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Young. Kept alive. Beyond the arc. That shot's good, and she's now 3 for 7.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Here's Burton. Off the mark there with the 3.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Outside Young. From outside the arc. Again, Jackie Young missing.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can
Oh,
bully
oh,
smaller
okay.
players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. They get it back. Back to Gray. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Now here is Lloyd. She's got 5. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Down low. Ami here. Up and in on the layup.
Oh,
We here never stopped working
Yeah.
inside. Once she got the ball in deep, it was over.
Pass to Wilson. Left side Lloyd. Up top Young. Back to Lloyd. From past the arc. Here's Wilson. Here's Fabinley. And the bucket counts. And
course she
she's
must
on her
give
way
it
to the
on
line
someone.
to try to make it 3-point play.
At the line for the away team, Timmy Fagbenley.
Well, the most Important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for.
Each great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love. He's picked it up since the start of the second. Her shots are starting to fall.
And it's Wilson missing.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low.
Gray outside. Outside Young. Fires for three. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
That's her second from long range in the quarter. After a slow first period, she's rolling.
Here's Andalassini in the Valkyries, another three.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
Pass to Fagbenle. Young. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Rupert. Buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. I'm sure that was not the plan.
Wilson, and here grabs the board.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
That one falls.
The
Boy,
bench
not
unit's
a lot
going
of
crazy
resistance
on that.
inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Now here's Young. 10 points for her. Backman lane for three. And here grabs the board. Out to the wing. Here's Andalassini in the Valkyries, another three.
She is lethal, dude.
What a performance. Every three she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
Stolen by me here.
Oof.
That'll do it for the first half. Valkyries on top. They lead by 13. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Chelsea Gray just dominant in this game.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And the Aces selecting A'ja Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like A'ja, it can change everything.
And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus,
And last night,
you think he's out of
seemed
that
like
three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with Asia Wilson is, what can she do?
Now here's Young. Goes up on the stripe, and she hits the jump shot.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing, covered by Lloyd.
bro, no way. He's still guarding me.
Outside Hayes.
Like that.
Here's McCowan. Yes, and a nice assist
He's guarding
from
me like
Tiffany
that,
Hayes.
bastard.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Parker Tyus. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt.
Oh,
Some extra
oh,
possessions
oh.
would definitely help narrow the gap.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Outside Lloyd. Parker Tyus. Pass to Lloyd. Gray outside. And here's Wilson. McCowan defending. Parker Tyus, good.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here is Thornton. 9 points in the game.
Okay, so here we go. Okay. Over this one, dude.
To the paint. Wilson pulls it down.
No.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
To the inside. Inside. For the basket, her 5th of the game, and she's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Good on the shot.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Gray outside. To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out strong.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Wilson outside. Gray. Outside Lloyd. The tray. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the basketball.
It's Burton. She's got 9. Over Gray.
Damn. Can you, like,
Burton can't hit. Gray with it. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Parker Tyus. Here's Wilson. Fades away. McCowan with the rebound. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
In for the Valkyries.
It's Burton. Gray defending. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
let's
And
go.
add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Gray. She's got 14. Pass to Young. Back to Parker Tyus. The shot's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The D has got...
Oh, we greened him. Shit. Let's go. Okay. Some of the next 4 games. Oh. Channel 5's not too bad. I mean, 13 points and 6 rebounds is not too bad for us. That's gonna be it. So like, subscribe, do those good things. Catch you next time.